We are going to recognize patterns to simplify the expressions as much as possible instead of memorizing the formulas. And you can eventually start seeing these patterns and what's exactly going on instead of simply memorizing the formulas. Then we end up forgetting or getting confused during exam or homework times. It's already a stressful time. So yeah, let's look at this very first problem here. H of u, this function is equal to a times u to q. As we can already look here, these are constants, right? A, B, C in capital letters, these are constants, and we can see constant is being multiplied by this u to the cube u square, right? This, so we can already see a constant multiple rule is being applied here. So the derivative of this is going to be simply derivative of this is u to the cube is, as we already know, right? So 3 times u, 3 minus 1 is 2, plus b times derivative of u to u square is going to be 2 u raised to the power 1 plus c times derivative of u, which means it has power 1, right? So it's 1 times, and u to the 1 minus 1 is going to be 0. So anything raised to power 0 is equal to 1. So what we are simply left with is c times 1. Therefore, this is equal to a u square plus 2u plus c. Now let's look at this very next problem. This function y is equal to x square plus 4x plus 3 divided by square root of x. Let's simplify this, right? I'm pretty sure you can already see there's another way of writing this. If we can just simply simplify the expression first before doing anything. Yeah, right? We can also write this or this way. So as you can see, the other way of writing square root of x is also x to the 1 over 2, right? Plus, this is just showing you steps in detail. So it's, I don't have to do this every time, so right? So what we can do now, this is x 1 over 2. So same expressions, right? So we can just simplify this further, right? X squared 2x to the square minus 1 over 2 plus 4 times x to the power means 1, right? 1 minus 1 over 2 plus 3 times x to the power negative 1 over 2. And simplify this further. 2 minus 1 over 2 is this. 2 minus 4 minus 1 is 3 over 2. So what we have here is 3 over 2 plus 4 times x. 1 minus 1 over 2 is what? 2 minus 1, 1 over 2 plus 3 times x. Now let's take a derivative of this one. See, we have much simpler expression now. So derivative of this function is equal to of this expression right here. So x to the 3 over 2. This is a power rule, right? We can already see we can apply power rule here, constant multiply rule here, and power rule, mixture of, right, both. So this is going to be 3 over 2 x 3 over 2 minus 1 plus 4 times 1 over 2 x 1 over 2 minus 1 plus 3 times negative 1 over 2 minus 1. This is equal to x raised to the power 1 over 2 and 2 to the 4. So this is going to be 2x negative 1 over 2, correct? So it's 1 over 2 minus 1 this time. So 1 minus 2 over 2 is negative 1 over 2. So minus 3 by 2 x to the negative 3 by 2. or you can write this as 3 divided by square root x. My bad, this is positive, plus 2 over, this is negative, right? So it's just going to be under here, negative. Another way of writing this is, as you've just noticed here, right, like x to the negative 1 and x to the negative 1 over 2. So you can just simply write this as 3 over under root x. This is your answer for this one. Okay, let's look at this number 3 here. This function g of q is equal to this. Let's simplify this as well, right? As I can already see, we can apply this a plus b square formula here. How about that instead of just doing this? Oh, what if I just apply the power rule here? How's that? I just do the, let's simplify this first. This is going to be a square plus b square plus 2ab formula. So this is going to be 1 plus q the square. So this is, we already have q minus 1 to the square is going to be q to the negative 2 plus 2 times 1 times q to the negative 1. So this is what we have, and now let's take the derivative of this expression, simplified expression here. Derivative of constant is 0, right? This is 0 plus derivative of power rule, q to the negative 2 is going to be negative 2 times q to the negative 2 negative 1 plus 2 times q to the negative 1 is negative 1. Yes. So what we are left with is negative 2 q to the negative 3 plus 2 times q to the negative 2. This is your answer for this one. Sorry, just realized my mistake. This was negative 1 here, right? Uh, Derivative of q to the negative 1 is negative 1 times q to the negative 2. And so this is supposed to be negative here. My bad. Thank you. Okay, let's look at this number 4. Again, we can simplify this as we've done in the previous. So 3 times this minus 2b over b. Simplify this further, we can write this as v to the 1 over 2. This is going out, so it's negative 1 minus b is cancelled out, so 2 e to the v. So we are left with 3v. 1 over 2 minus 1 is negative 1 over 2 minus 2 e to the v. So let's take the derivative of the simplified expression here. This is going to be 3 times constant multiply rule here, right? Derivative of v to the negative 1 over 2 is negative 1 over 2. Again, constant multiple rule here. Plus natural exponential function, right? Remember that rule? Derivative of e to the x is equal to e to the x. So this is going to stay as it is. So we have negative 3 over 2 v to the negative 1 over 2 minus 2 over 2 negative 3 over 2 minus 2 e to the v. Here we go to our last problem here. This function g is equal to this. And we can see the sum or derivative of sum or power or constant multiply. You guys decide now. Okay, I'm just going to simplify this expression first. times y to the negative 10 plus. Okay, so now derivative of this is going to be constant, multiply rule here, a times negative 10. Again, exponential, right? Derivative of natural exponential is going to be as it is. This is, you can also write this as this. Since it was written originally in this format, so we're just gonna return back to its original format. And here is your result. Okay, I really hope this helps, and let us see the patterns instead of just memorizing the formulas blindly. And this is really going to help you guys out. So yeah, please like my videos if you find these helpful, or share any tips if you have anything in the comment section. Thank you.